So the Delta State government shut down a primary school in Asaba following the death of a 19-month-old pupil, Obina Uduze, who was allegedly beaten by his teacher. His name is Mr. Emeka Mwogbo, who reportedly flogged him on Monday, leaving marks on his body. The little boy was said to have fallen sick after the beating and was taken to the Federal Medical Center, Asaba. His health conditions deteriorated until he eventually died on Saturday morning. And trying to investigate what happened, it was said that there was a report that said that he was pushed by the teacher. Another report said because he was playing with the tap water, the teacher flogged him. Now, the Delta State government of the governor's office have shut down the school, especially because the school itself, the principal doesn't have operational license.
So yes, there's a duty that has been abused, that has been, breached by the school, the duty of care for those children. So if you provide a crèche, you're providing a special kind of caregiving. And because people will rely on you. A person who has a 13-year-old will not take their child to you. The children they'll bring to you is the age of the child that died due to this beating, this assault that the child suffered in your care. It's not supposed to be. So first of all, whatever sentiment, I just thank the Delta State government for shutting down the school, and I hope that the owners of the school, a maker or father or relative, everybody there is arrested first of all, because they've just abused and breached that duty that they owe the family of that child. So let's just assume that the maker has mental health issues. You provided this, because people make statements carelessly a lot here. You've said that I run a crèche or a jelesimi. It means that I will care for younger children till their parents come. That's what you're giving. That's the service you're rendering. And you cannot fail at that service. You cannot just take somebody's child and say, make a hand. You have 12 children. You 13 children. All of you, 2 children. Oh, yeah. I'm coming. Let me run and go and see my sister. One of my sister phone call. That's not how it is done. Exactly. Not until those children are handed safely back to their parents, your work never finished, no matter the emergency that you claim to have.
Now, there's a part of it, Nyma.
How did it happen?
Yes.
How did it happen for that long? The first stroke, second, third, that nobody said, they make you they mad. One kid is speaking.
No supervision.
Let me say this quickly. They were an intervention. We need them in certain areas. How do we do what Lagos State did with the traditional birth attendants? This was something people would continue to resort to for maybe for affordability and other things.
Access.
Take their system over. That one that happened in Maza now, where a child was beaten and you could see the cane marks all over the child. I wonder how that parent slept. I cannot be sane in that kind of condition. I will run mad. I will tear somebody's dress. You cannot beat my child in that. I will go mad. Something will happen. But let's come to parents, not finding ways to make it work. I cannot understand leaving a child less than 3 in the care of just anybody. The way I grew up, I remember nursing children on my block. For all the working mothers on my block, if they're watching, they know. My mother was in care of all the children. I would change diapers, feed babies, back them, jog, and until their working mothers came. So that was the solution I knew. When I got married, I looked into my neighborhood and I found friends who I could also trust with my children. So you must worry. I know, I don't want to call names. I know parents who don't just leave their children for economic reasons. They leave babies to party. Leave them helplessly. And I will keep going around checking on the children and wondering, how is this a sane parent? And God just gifted you. Look at me. I suffer fine picking. God just dash you this picking. And you have the time. It's my, we'll be back and you're back at 11 and you are not sure where your child is. You don't have a number that you can call and say, are they all right? You don't care if they set fire on themselves. No, they're not a normal parent. So parents too must always you must flog yourself when you need to. Query yourself when you think before you query the person. Even in Lagos State, I know certain schools that they should not be up by any chance. Absolutely. You wonder how a person starts in school and say we're in the process of getting registered. How is that possible? You should get registered. You yourself, you go write exam. They would have tested your capacity to run that school before you put